Hey, what's up guys, MGH here. Welcome back to another episode of my Wolves career mode. We are starting off with an absolutely massive game. We have Manchester United down in 7th place at the moment, but it's not many points below us, just 4. Now, we've made a great start to the season, as you can see here, just 1 point off Spurs, which is pretty incredible, seeing as we are just recently promoted and the fact that we're in 2nd place above Chelsea. Bournemouth, you know, they're doing really well at the moment. You probably wouldn't expect to see them there towards the end of the season, but just in general, it's been a fantastic start to the season. But just recently, over the last few results, we have been starting to slide down. Let's be honest. We're coming to reality here. We made a great start. We had some pretty easy fixtures. But in this episode, you're going to see we have a lot of very tough fixtures. The first one being Manchester United at home, and I went with a very strong side. I had a big game coming up after this, just 2 days later in game, so it was always a bit of a risk. You don't really want to be playing a second string team against Manchester United, but it does mean, of course, that a few of your main players are going to be tired going into the next game, which is never a good thing. Now, Man United were very, very good defensively, but going forward, they lacked something. I don't know what it was. They had Ibrahimovic, they had Martial, they had a lot of great players, but they just could not get really a shot on target, to be fair. But for us, it was the exact same. We were defending pretty strongly, and going on attack, we were very poor indeed. Another chance going wide there. Here's Martial from Manchester United. You'll see we're already in the second half here. Just shows how defensive both teams have been. The fact that we're into 75th minute now, and there are still no goals. Barely any shots on target, let alone goals scored. And, you know, giving away the ball. Very poor football from me there. And then Ibrahimovic was definitely a target man. They were just lining it up for him all the time, chipping it into the box, over the top passes. It wasn't a very good game of football. I'm just going to be honest with you guys. This was the last part of the game here, just a cross, which easily gets caught by the keeper. And I think Manchester United get the ball back here. They could have gone on one more attack, but they have run out of time. So a 0-0 to kick us off here, which isn't a terrible result considering it's Manchester United, but not very good fun to watch. Now, we have had a player sold, Ebanks Landell, for 2 million, so we're going to keep 1.5 million of that. That should come in handy come January, which we are edging closer to. Very, very close to January now. Really excited for that window to open. But we do go into our next game against Leicester. Now, I like playing against Leicester in this game, especially away. I love the King Power Stadium. But they've been a bit of a bogey side for me in FIFA 18. I seem to struggle against Leicester, so I went with a strong team again. We got off to a very good start here, just 6 minutes in, getting a shot on target. 10 minutes in, Andre Silva there, picking up the ball, passing out wide, crossing it in for Silva there, or Jota, and he puts it wide. Very unlucky there. And now Costa is going to do some great work down this right wing. Tries the first time cross, gets the rebound, and he gets another cross in, and it is Jota. This time it's on target with his head, and that is another headed goal scored by Jota. I think that might be something like his 4th or 5th goal in this career mode with his head. This is Jota we're talking about. Why is he scoring so many headers? It doesn't make any sense, but we'll take it. Going in at half-time, 1-0 up is always a good advantage. Can we make it 2 just before the break? Costa with another lovely run, and look at that. Andre Silva with a brilliant finish. Now, you'll know his first goal for the club was on the outside of his boot. A really nice finish, and it's the same here. This time with his left foot, just cuts across it, and it goes into the far corner. So now into the second half, minutes in, we're trying to get off to a really quick start, get that 3rd goal. Lovely through ball over on the right side for Dalot here. We're going to go for the cross, which is defended pretty well. It's going to come back out here, and we're going to try and rebuild. Neves, the captain, plays it back to Iorfa, and we're going to play that inside to Ayoub. Now you'll see there isn't a pass available. What do? Chip it over the top with an absolute screamer of a pass. Look at that for Dalot. The ball goes in for Andre Silva and he hits the post. I was so gutted not to score that one. It would have been a lovely, lovely goal. Neves just picks out the best passes, man. He's so good. And then we get another chance with Jota, which was saved. And now into the 66th minute, we give away the ball in midfield. We're 2-0 up at this point. If we let in a goal, it's never a good idea, is it? It really isn't. They've scored. And that means the pressure is going to be on us to hold on to this lead for at least 20 minutes. 22 minutes, really. And it's a hell of a goal. I mean, what can I do, guys? The keeper couldn't get near it. And now Leicester were definitely on the ascendancy. They were playing some great stuff. I give away the ball again. And, yeah, Jamie Vardy makes it 2-2. I was just distraught. I really was. I'd held on to a 2-0 for so long, and that stupid celebration as well gets me so angry. But what can you do when you give away the ball in that position and your defenders aren't ready to, well, defend? Then you're going to concede. But we had a last-minute chance here. Over to Lato. Gets the cross in. Can he win the header? No, he can't. Is this game going to finish as a draw? Oh, would you look at that? My defence have completely gone missing, and Jamie Vardy, the one striker you really don't want running through on goal, scores with just a minute or so to go. It's just ridiculous, isn't it? And he's just looking at it in the camera like, you know, you just got wrecked, mate. Yeah, I feel like it. I feel like I've just been wrecked. And Jamie Vardy has won the game for Leicester. We're not even going to have time to get on one last attack. So really wasn't a very good game. One of the lowest points, actually. Even worse than after losing 4 or 5 games in a row last season. To lose that one was a real kicker. But some good news. Brereton has gone up to 75 rated. And we've sold 2 more players. Gladden and Norris have both been sold. 960,000 there, so 700k in the bank for Paul Gladden. We were never going to use him. Not a great player, very poor stats for his age. And then Will Norris went for 610,000, so we keep 450,000, and it's well over $1 million for these two. And then another 2 million for Ebanks Lander, 1.5. So we've made at least 2 million profit there, which is going to go into our transfer kitty for the January transfer window, and we will spend it wisely. I don't quite know what I'm looking to do in that window, so let me know what you think I should do. I think the squad is pretty much strong enough, but clearly, maybe defensively we could do a bit better, because we've conceded against Tottenham in the first few minutes. I mean, I can't blame the keeper. He made his best attempt to save that, but the defending from me was pretty woeful. But sometimes defenders are just not in the right place where you need them. But luckily, we are very good going forward. Bernardo Silva was playing at cam in this match, and it worked perfectly. Look at that. Lovely finish, but he's in the right place at the right time. Shame I can't say that about my defenders too often. But now Costa puts it through for Andre Silva. He's going to strike it across goal, which is saved. 1-1 after 25 minutes. Now 35 minutes in. They had a free kick taken quite quickly, just lobbed over. And Kane and I think that's Onuma with some brilliant 1-2 passes. And the finish is just even better. I mean, how many times have I conceded a wonder strike in this series? This might be the 4th, maybe 5th goal that we've conceded where it's outside the box. And it's just another just unrealistic strike, isn't it, really? It's completely crazy. No swerve, no curve. It's just pinpoint accuracy. But those goals do happen in real life. It's just the way it is. And look at this great defending. This is a true example of how to defend. We get so lucky. More pinball action there where the ball just bounces around. Luckily, we do get a save out there. And now we're going to get on the break. Bernard with a bicycle / side scissor kick, whatever you want to call it, which gets saved, unfortunately. We are running out of time against Tottenham here. I really wanted to find an equaliser, but they would not let me have the ball. Son passes it into Harry Kane. Back to Son. Left foot finesse shot off the post. And that gave me hope. I thought, right, that hasn't gone in. I can get up the other end, but no. The referee's had enough. It was just another one of those games. So we're going to put that one behind us. It's another loss. We're having tough fixtures at the moment, so we're bound to be dropping points. But good news in training. Ndika has hit 79, so very close to hitting 80. And it doesn't get any easier, guys. Chelsea up next. So Man United, Leicester, Tottenham, Chelsea. 4 absolutely fantastic sides. And let's take a look at the Chelsea lineup, which was a bit of a weird one, actually. They've got a pretty weak defence, so that was definitely good to see. Midfield has Kante in it. He basically plays as 2 midfielders. And then they've got an incredible strike force with Bale on the right, Abraham down the middle. I mean, it's an okay team. It's definitely not a Chelsea title-winning team. So I wanted to take advantage of this weak defence they had. Getting a cross in nice and early, which comes off the bar, but it was just offside. But a very good start nonetheless. And we're going to get another cross in here from Bernardo Silva. Lovely turn, whips it in. It's Andre Silva again, but it's straight at Courtois. And you could tell that Chelsea really didn't have their strongest lineup. I was dominating this game so far. If it wasn't for Courtois, they would be 2-0 down at this point. Andre Silva with a little flick through, gets a deflection, but Cavallero finds the bottom right corner with his weaker left foot. This is a great finish. Like I said, weaker left foot. He's got, I think it's 4-star weak foot though, so it's not that weak. So we do manage to get the goal up before half time. Now into the second half, they have a chance which goes wide. Kante was doing so much work for them. He was defending and attacking, just like a true box-to-box midfielder. So many chances for him. This one hits the side netting. He hit the post before that. But of course, with Gareth Bale up front, you cannot have any lapse in concentration. Lato misses the opportunity there to stop the ball going through. And he slides in too early. It was my bad. And Gareth Bale, I mean, do you really want him striking it with his left foot? I think that deserves a round of applause from me. Great defending there, sliding in last second. What an idiot. It's like giving Iron Robin time. Why would you give Iron Robin time to cut him on his left? Okay, you don't do it for Gareth Bale either. And they brought on all their big guns. Hazard, Morata. They were just going for it. But it was 1-1 going into the last chance of the game. Morata on the ball, gives it over, and it's another miss. What a shame. So we do pick up a draw against Chelsea. And our next game is actually in the Carabao Cup. And it is up against Stoke. We're in the quarterfinals. The only team I see there as a major threat is Man City. And they are going to be playing against Plymouth, I believe that is. So yeah, looks like we will be fine. We'll find them somewhere in the next 2 games should we make it through. But this is the table, and look at the difference. We are now down in 8th place, and Bournemouth are top. Bournemouth! Doesn't make any sense to me. So, yeah, I mean, basically what I said at the start of this episode is still true. We made a great start to the season, but recently we've started to slide down, and we really have this time. Now dropping outside of that top 6, which is not good. We want to try and get back in there as soon as we can, but still, 8th is very decent for our first season in the Premier League. But thank you so much for watching, guys. If you've enjoyed the video, please do smash that like button. Make sure you subscribe for more, and I will see you next time.